When you think about Michael Jordan's championship years, what years do you think of? Each year is iconic in their own retrospect, but the year I'm doing in this video is 1998, which is the most known NBA Finals of Jordan's career. And obviously, you probably all know about The Last Dance, which was the documentary about this 1998 year. So although I'm not going completely over the 1998 season, I wanted to make a video about this specific NBA Finals and how iconic it displays Michael Jordan's career, as well as ending it. So if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more. So like I said in the intro, I don't want to go over something that's already been said in the Last Dance documentary, which you probably should go see if you haven't already. But I actually want to shine light on the opponents of the 1998 Bulls, and those opponents were the 1998 Utah Jazz. This team was led by the MVP of the year before, Karl Malone, and also his running mate, one of the greatest point guards of the 90s, if not the greatest, John Stockton. And this team would ride to 62 wins and the best record in the West. In the playoffs, they would run through the Houston Rockets, led by Hakeem, Charles Barkley, and more. In the second round, they would beat the San Antonio Spurs, led by Tim Duncan and David Robinson, who would be the champions of the next year. And lastly, they beat the Los Angeles Lakers, who were led by Shaq, and which led them to the NBA Finals. Game 1 of the NBA Finals would start, and it was the same matchup as the year before. And the Utah Jazz would actually win this game, but it would be a very close one, as they only won by 3 points. Michael Jordan would have 33 points, but outside of him, there wasn't really much help. Also, a thing to note so far in Game 1, Dennis Rodman was coming off of the bench in this series. Although it didn't really change the outcome of this series, it is something to note. In another close game, the Bulls would win this time. This time it was a 5-point win. Again, Jordan would be the leading scorer for this game, as he had 37 points. And in this game, the leading scorer for the Jazz was only Jeff Hornacek, who had 20 points, which shows you how this game went. But in Game 3, it would be the largest NBA Finals blowout in NBA history, as even though these two teams had the same regular season record, the Bulls beat them by 40 points, as it was a straight massacre, with Karl Malone being the only player for the Utah Jazz to score over 10 points. Jordan only scored 24 in this game, but it's not like he needed to score a lot. Game 4 will be another win for the Bulls, as they now lead 3-1. This game would be a lot closer, as the Bulls only won by 4 points. Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan was the ones cooking in this game, as Scottie had 28 and Michael Jordan had 34. Also, Dennis Rodman and Karl Malone would be battling for rebounds, as they both had 14. In Game 5, the Utah Jazz would finally win a game. Karl Malone would have a series-high 39 points. But still, the Jazz would only win by 2 points in this game. And to lastly end this series, it would be the famous Game 6. And I think we all know what happened in this game. But if you don't know, Michael Jordan had 45 in this game and was easily the leading scorer. And the obvious big moment that came from this game is Michael Jordan hitting the last shot, which ended the series and Michael Jordan's career.
They swat at it and steal it. Here comes Chicago. 17 seconds. 17 seconds from Game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan open. Chicago with the lead.
Clears, so Malone doesn't see him. He comes from the blind side and strips him. So 3 crucial plays here by Michael Jordan now, as he gets Brian Russell with a quick crossover. Look at Brian Russell slips, and Michael pulls up and buries the shot to give him a 1-point lead.
That may have been, who knows what will unfold in the next several months, but that may have been the last shot Michael Jordan will ever take in the NBA.
Looking back on this series, it was actually closer than I thought, but most of the games were actually pretty close, besides Game 3. But let me know what y'all think about this series down below, and if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more.